Sire, I'm mercenary Oguma. By the king's request, we'll be joining your army. This place is filled with pirates and soldiers who wish to kill you. Be careful. Hey guys, MrStardustRicon here, and what is up? Welcome to a brand new episode of Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon and the Sword of Light. So, last time we retook the castle where Sheeta's father was imprisoned, and we made our way off to Orleans to retake our throne from Darwa. We are heading to Orleans now, and we just met up with 4 new units, which would be Oguma, a mercenary. Here are his growth rates, and we also have 3 fighters with us. Maji, Saji, and the best of all, Bartz. These are certainly different units indeed, but we have, and my controller is still having that problem, so excuse me for a little bit more, guys. Oh god, my controller's acting up, no! We have all these units up here too, and I still am hovering over that. We have all these different pirate units to worry about up here. We also have 2 thieves and an archer, so we'll have to worry about that. But coming over here, you can... I don't know if you can or not. It doesn't look like you can. We also have 2 more archers over here, or... no, hunters, my mistake. We have 2 hunters, ooh, and this one has a unique name. I wonder if we'll get him later. And more pirates, and 2 cavalier units. As well as a merchant and an armory. So, quite the bountiful stretch. Actually, that is a merchant or an armory, and that's a storage place. So, we have quite the stretch in front of us. But for now, we're going to have to worry about the main threat that's right here, and that is that whole bridge area. So, let's send our main man, Doga, here to choke that point and make sure that no bad guys come and get us. Though, I also have Saji here, who has an iron axe and a hammer. I have Maji, who just has an iron axe. He's sort of the slacker. And Bartz, who has a steel axe and a hand axe. Hand axes are unique in that you can use them. Okay, they're like the javelins of axes. And you can throw them from a space away. Also have shitty hit percentages, but what can you do? Oguma, our first mercenary. Mercenaries are good. They are our only other swordsman, like main swordsman units in this game, because the only other main swordsman unit is Marth himself. Though, okay, if you want to count characters like Sheeta because she uses a sword, and our cavaliers because they use a sword, you can go ahead, but I don't really count them. They are sword users, but they're also lance wielders, so whatever floats your boat. We'll keep all our fighters over here because they're gonna be what we want to have our main stretch. However, we'll keep Bartz here because he has the hand axe, which will be heavily useful because of choking. We have now the combination of choking points and range. We can have Doga choke this point, and because these are all pirates, they could potentially cross this ocean, but they're most likely going to target on Doga here first, and then when they target on Doga, they're not going to take Doga's not going to take much damage, obviously, because he's an armor knight. So, after that, we'll be able to just snipe them with Bartz and with Gordon. So, all these little preset movements for taking the castle and now overrunning the land. All these pirates are mostly going to be, and I'm pretty sure there are probably going to be... no, these are all pirates. Pirates are mostly going to be sort of EXP fodder for the most part, because, okay, yeah, they're hard, but they're not. They really aren't. 7 damage, they hit hard, but fighters hit hard too. And they also miss. Making yourself useful already, Maji, or Saji. Bartz, on the other hand, has a steel axe, which is... I should get into this, actually. Actually, I'm not sure if it's in this game. 15 damage from Bartz, a steady hit! He can't double, but that doesn't matter. Who cares about doubling when you're Bartz? But we already have our setting into a plan of taking 1 damage, which Doga counters easily. We'll Doga counter. Doga doubles! Our Armor Knight doubles! That is great. Absolutely magnificent. Don't expect to be saying Doga double for that much. There's a different doubling like statistic in this game. Usually it's actually, I'm not sure. In Fire Emblem Awakening, it's 5 speed or higher, which is required to double. But hey, this guy didn't really join the crowd. Huh, he's a pirate with a unique name. Hint hint, nudge nudge. So we have 2 unique people here, and as the king told us last time, people could be fighting against their will against a cause they don't believe in. So, we're gonna want to recruit them somehow. You always, in this game, because, okay, there weren't really that specialized of sprites, almost every enemy or every character looks the same that isn't Marth. So you're really going to have to be on the lookout for any sort of special dialogue, any sort of, okay, in that house down there, to our left, down and to the left, it explains that, okay, there's a pirate here that has been wanting to reform. If you're not visiting those houses, though, then you really have to be on the lookout for any sort of hints, or, okay, like I just did, and hovered over them and looked at what their actual name is. So, be on the lookout for any sort of hints or indication that someone is unique in any way other than... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, but he doubles. Maji doubles. So Saji is just shit. I mean, he has more EX, or he has the hammer. But the hammer's not going to do him much good if you can't hit the hammer. Let's get Bartz to finish the job here with the steel axe. Very useful unit. Gonna be our actually good fighter for this sort of adventure until... I don't know if he'll get replaced or not, but he is certainly not the best. Bartz is pretty good, but if you're wanting, like, Maji over here, Saji, my bad. Saji and Maji aren't that good. They have the same sprite, too, so you know they're not unique. Let's get... However, we do need them for at least fodder for now, so let's have Riff heal Saji, even though he really doesn't need it. And have Jagan take the... And my controller is doing the stupid again. So let's have Jagan take the offensive and start rushing out to see what's up ahead. Meanwhile, we'll take Marth and send him up here to this house to visit it. See what the locals have to say. When a priest attacks, he gets EXP. Thanks. But we can also have our cavaliers block certain points. We can have Canes block the bridge, and we can have Abel block the forest. And there isn't much indication here, but, well, I'm assuming it's the same as later games. Different tiles will have different effects on the units' like bases. Like, okay, because Abel here is on a forest, they have maybe one better defense, and they also have better chance of avoiding any sort of oncoming threats. So, you also want to keep in mind of your tactical awareness and what can be used to your advantage. The pirates are finally starting to catch up. Looks like no, none of the pirates will actually catch up to Abel this turn, but we will have to keep it in mind for next turn. Hey, I'm a sailor. Sire, I'm a sailor. Daros, I wish to quit pirate life. I'll work hard. Please let me join you. And we now have a pirate on our team. Pirates are basically fighters, but they can walk on water. So, that's actually a very useful trait. But they are still heavily orientated in mostly attacking, but suffer in the speed and defense, or they mostly suffer in the defense department, so that is something to keep in mind. You aren't going to want to throw your... Ooh. Bartz. Show yourself, Bartz. Oh no, Bartz. You're going to want to keep in mind all that as you keep on going on. Going on with the going on. This little front is becoming a much more of a threat. Let's have Riff come up and heal Bartz. Wait, can I not? Can I? Okay, I can. No, no, no. I want Riff. Oh, Riff can't go that far. Unless we send... We can send Maji down here to sort of relax, Western relaxation. Use the the live staff on Bartz here to restore his HP to as close to max as we can get it, and do the risky thing of what I just told you not to do, and let's send Bartz into the crowd to net the KO on the archer, getting us pretty good EXP too. But we need, right now, what we need is to sort of set up a little defensive drive, because that little area is becoming a lot more threatening than I would like it to be. So, for now, let's send... Oguma hasn't gotten any action this chapter, which is a crime. Let's send Oguma down here, because we're gonna have Doga choke this point over here. And we're also gonna need... We're gonna need Shida to retreat over here. However, these are pirates, so this probably isn't the best plan. I'm gonna keep on doing it, though. Let's send Kane down here, and then Abel just beside Kane and Oguma. And we can have Jagan head back to choke that point, even though, okay, it isn't the best plan, but it's a plan. Daros, on the other hand, can go up here to start trying to cross that little area of water to get back to helping Bartz, and we can send Marth down to behind Doga, and set up... Oh, let's have Gordon over here take down this pirate with the bowgun. Critical! Didn't even need it. 2 HP. Gordon reached level 2, 1 weapon level, 1 speed. Be expecting to get a lot of single stat levels. I'll say that now. But this is about the best I can sort of do for this chapter, or for this little selection. So let's see. Okay, they're reaching Jagan, which just throwing themselves at Jagan's gonna kill them. So it isn't too bad of a deal. Jagan will be able to tank all these guys, though, so it isn't, like I said, it isn't that bad of a situation, overall. Okay, apparently Jagan's not gonna be able to kill all these guys. He has the Iron Sword equipped, so I'll give him that. Next pirate heads straight after Oguma, but Oguma is not to be a force to be reckoned with. Look at that animation. It's glorious! And Oguma also almost nets the kill as well. But they're both gonna go after Oguma. Okay. Oguma is pretty much their biggest threat right now, I will admit. This pirate's ballsy. He actually gets the hit on Oguma. Oguma decides to spare this man, though. And we have to move forward here soon. The thieves start to get terrified of what lies ahead of them. However, that thief decides to go and fight Bartz. The thief is probably going to be able to double, though. Because, okay, Bartz is a fight. Oh, no! Bartz kills him before he even gets the chance to double. 40 EXP. Bartz levels up. Level 6! 1 power, 1 luck, 1 defense. Bartz is looking good. First Cavalier reaches Doga. Takes 2 damage. Doga is the man. Counters with 5. He's not going to be able to double, though. Doga doubles the Cavalier! That is actually really surprising. Gets 2 hits in to almost not to kill. And we've got ourselves one big little pile here. So, let's actually have Daros come down here and use his steel axe to get this kill. And Daros gets the kill. Okay. Pretty good for a pirate. I didn't expect him to have a steel weaponry. We have pretty decent units overall here so far. Okay, Gordon and Bartz are both doing pretty good on L. So, I'm gonna send... I think Gordon's full. Yeah, Gordon's full on L. So I'm gonna send Gordon after this little pirate over here with the bowgun. Bowgun has a higher chance at a critical, as we saw, and as we see here, Gordon is just a critical machine. And then we send Bartz after the last thief. Thieves give you 40 XP, which is super good. It's almost half a level, so of course it's gonna be good. We get the single hit kill. Bartz gets 40 XP. I should be really relegating these to my other units, but man, Bartz is a badass. Gets 2 pretty good units this chapter, which is nice. Let's have Doga move forward to attack this pirate over here. In later games, there would be such a thing known as the weapon triangle, which is a basic sort of rock, paper, scissors setup, where swords beat axes, axes beats lances, and lances beat swords. However, in this game, there is not that. That doesn't appear until Fire Emblem 4. So, pretty much throw anything. Doga reach level 2, 1 speed, 1 HP. I'll take it. And we can... Actually... What am I doing? Why haven't I been sending Saji and Maji after people? It's because they're bad, I know, but... I still should be using them, theoretically. Saji, are you gonna hit now? You are! 11 in damage. Pretty good. It's 24 EXP. Saji, you're not gonna be on my team for long. And we can... Actually, now that their numbers are dwindling, we can finally set ourselves on the offensive, which is very exciting. Marth this kill. Marth is still level 1, so we need to get him some EXP. He's almost level 2. Almost level 2 in chapter 2. Great. Other than that, we can have Oguma get this kill. And we can also have Abel and Cain actually do stuff too. They were useful in chapter 1. But Jagan, I want Jagan to take the backseat. It's probably gonna be wrong with me, but because I'm not sure how Jagan characters work exactly in this game, because Jagan's probably a lot different than, okay, someone like Frederick in Fire and Awakening. So I'm not sure how the growths work and everything. So I'm not sure if I'm making a mistake by not training Jagan. But I know for a fact that no matter what level you are, no matter what class you are, no matter what, you always get a set amount of EXP from what sort of unit you kill. So Jagan can grow as fast as the other characters can. So I'm not sure if I'm making a mistake by not having Jagan actually perform along with these other people. I probably am, to my shame. Why not? We haven't had Sheeta do anything. For better or for worse. Sheeta's gonna get a full hit bar, so we're good. No, we're not. Hey! 1 damage. Hooray. 2 XP. Gets the level up, though! 1 skill, 1 weapon level, 1 HP. That's gonna end our turn, though. Let's have Maji come up and join the fray, though. Why not? That guy's kind of freaking... That cavalier's probably freaking out, though. We have 2... Oh, man, I feel bad for these guys. We completely overthrew them. And, most likely, I'm not going to be losing a unit. And Marth. Okay. Grunia's going to go after... Or this cavalier's going to go after Marth. Not that much damage. 6 damage. Doesn't hurt. Marth can double it. Hey! That should give us 30 XP. That's going to net us our level up. 1 weapon level, 1 HP. That was a bad level up. That was a really bad level up. Oh well. We move on. There is something I'm curious about, though. No, okay. There is no Constitution stat in this Fire Emblem, so I'm assuming it's probably just a bit. It's probably a pretty big assumption, granted, but I'm gonna assume that every unit isn't affected by weapon weight, and weapon weight probably wouldn't become a thing until Fire Emblem 3 or something, because Fire Emblem 3 was the first one for SNES. Kane's doing meh, so Abel's full on health. Let's send Abel forward. And we also need to send Sheeta forward. Why? Because that's the only reason. I have a feeling I'm not going to be using Sheeta too much. Actually, I want him to stay behind. Let's have Daros, Marth, and Oguma head up there too. Well, we need Marth to head up there because capture. Oh wait, that's Doga. Why not? Doga can join the party, even though he's not going to make any progress whatsoever. Hey, I spy a village, which means I need to go and capture it. But I'm probably going to be replacing Sheeta very soon. I'm not sure if she's like a good unit or anything, like I've said before millions of times. I just get this feeling that she's not growing well for me, so I kind of want to replace her as fast as I can. Princess, forgive me. I really need the money. And okay, you're gonna go after Marth. Very, very fun, dude. 4 damage, not that big of a worry. But we can, okay, he's asking for forgiveness from Princess Sheeta, so let's have Princess Sheeta talk to him. Kashim, you're Kashim, right? Why? Oh, I'm sorry, Princess. My mother's ill, and I needed money. So you joined the pirates. I see. I have some money. Take this to your mother. Even though I betrayed Talus, you still treat me nice. Forgive me. My life is yours. So now we have our first hunter. Hunters are just worse versions of archers. They have more speed, but what they have in speed sort of derails what they have in defense. So they're gonna be going down. And Kashim, you're not making yourself useful. So we also have that little problem. We have Gordon though, so granted, Gordon and Kashim will make a fine defense force against. So, oh my god. Marth. Come on, dude. I guess we can have Manly Man Oguma take the kill if you're really that desperate for it. I'm certainly not complaining, and neither is Oguma, because Oguma doesn't complain. Alright, 26 EXP, not that much for a hunter. Let's have our huge journey of sending Gordon all the way over here. Doga's catching up fine, but we also need... Honestly, we shouldn't need Gordon, as far as I'm concerned. Gordon, ranged units are nice against bosses, because for most bosses, they're pretty stationary for the most part. They won't move unless, you know... Well, they won't move, actually. And this pirate has a hand axe, though, so actually, Gordon's not going to be useful. I should stop sending him here. The hand axe does do less damage than or it does as much damage as an iron axe, I believe. So you be careful about that. We can have Jagan's camp there for the turn, with Abel right behind him in the fort. Sending Marth up to the village to see if we can get anything nice for going there. Let's see. Hey, Arishian man, please save Rena. Rena, who cures the people's sicknesses, ignored our warnings and went to Devil Mountain. She hasn't returned. Here's 5,000 G. Please save Rena with this. She's like an angel to us. Something... Devil's Mountain is, I'm gonna guess, this little area down here, which, I'm gonna guess that's our next chapter. We don't want to use Kashim against that guy because he will absolutely just get wrecked. Let's continue sending Doga after them, and Oguma can rest. He's dumb enough this chapter. A hand axe, 4 damage. Nothing much. Oh. Critical! Nice one, Jagan. 15 damage. Really nice of a critical, actually. It's nice to land criticals on the bosses. Send Marth over here. Let's wait another turn. Jagan's either going to net the kill with a critical somehow, because the critical rate's pretty high. Nope. But he is going to get... Ah, damn. Jagan reached level 2, 1 power. Great. Does Abel has a javelin. And Abel's fallen elf. So let's have Abel throw the javelin at our boss. Though he has such a shitty chance of actually hitting. But he hits! And dodges. And hits again! Alright, Abel got 48 EXP, netting level 3. Oh, and he got the steel sword. Level 3, 1 skill, 1 weapon level, 1 HP. And with that, we end Chapter 2 of Fire Emblem. Let's seize our castle. Prince Marth, thanks for chasing away those pirates. Now we can live without fear. To get to Orleans, you'll need to cross Devil Mountain. Be careful, there are bandits who rob villages and harass people. A skilled man named Navarre's especially dangerous. Please be careful. We'll pray for your safety. And we also have that other unit that village told us about. So we will be on the lookout for both that unit, and I can't remember her name, and Navarre, as this guy just said. And Navarre's either going to be the boss of the chapter, or he's going to be a new unit. So let's make that of what we will, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Fire Emblem, the Shadow Dragon that I sort of liked. Take care, guys.